Hi, I'm Sue Lynn Villian with NXD Media Group. Now more than ever, marketers feel the demand to adapt. We all have reasons for concern, and there's plenty of discussion about that. But in this video, I'm going to share some shopping insights and changes in data targeting that can really help savvy marketers add a strategic advantage to the brands that they represent. So despite the fact that data has been applied to campaigns for years, I dub this a real area of opportunity because the effectiveness to traditional approaches to use of data is really waning. Well, why? Some of the factors as we work through this fluid digital landscape is the fact that browsers are accepting less and less third-party cookies. So when you think about that, what we're seeing is the addressable audience is about 49% that can be targeted. Another impact is that a lot of large media are going to a walled garden approach, so it really reduces targetability for advertisers. Then you think about the third-party data pools and cookies. Those are experiencing a lot of dilution as far as the accuracy of the data, and then the window in which that they're updating the pools is generally 30 to 90 days, and so that reduces your addressable audience to about 14%. The next piece is that we saw the announcement that Google by 2022 is going to eliminate the use of third-party cookies. So how do we as marketers, especially in the automotive space, address this? Well, first we have to understand consumer shopping behaviors. And today's consumers have an appetite for options that fit their lifestyle more so than brand will influence their purchasing decisions. So they're starting the digital experience with 3 brands, 2 models, and 2 styles. It means only 32% of the population starts with a make and model in mind. Now this gets even more interesting, and maybe you're familiar with that aspect in those statistics, but it's more interesting when you look at how fast they're running through the purchase funnel. 68% buy in 30 days or less. That means they do everything in less than 30 days. Now our current situation means that the impact or the purchase decision has been prolonged a little bit, but we're seeing over the last 15 days pre-COVID behavior starting to move back through automotive shoppers. So where can you apply it and how do you address this? Nexstar has a strategic advantage for automotive marketers in that we update our data models every 24 hours. So even if somebody has started in the middle of the month to look for a vehicle, you have access to them because we're constantly updating our data models. You don't have to wait on that pool being updated. One of the other aspects as we come out of this is that people have that want versus need mindset. And while we're moving through this and consumer confidence continues to improve, we're going to start seeing people go to more of a want base rather than an essential first base buying. So how do you as a tier 2 app marketer take this into consideration in your plan and in your strategy? Well, stop and understand, first of all, to the extent that segments impact the marketplace. This is 2020 data that I pulled out of NADA. And if you look at it, 18% of the population is buying a truck. This is this year's statistics. So if you're layering on too many aspects when you're thinking about your video strategy and you think about the window of time in which people are purchasing, you're reducing your addressable audience. So as a tier 2 planner or buyer, knowing that what you run today will have an impact in 30 days and a residual impact in 90 days. What are some points of consideration? Well, again, think about that window of time in which they purchase. If you have too low of a frequency cap, you're reducing your ability to stimulate and activate activity that your digital response tactics will play. And that is going to then reduce the effectiveness of campaigns overall at the dealer level. The other piece is layering on too many additional segments when you're looking at creating activity can also minimize the effectiveness of the campaigns that you're placing. One strategic advantage that Nexstar provides for automotive marketers is 2 exclusive products that we have. One is predictive curation, the other is intelligent target. The effectiveness of these 2, we're seeing 42% increase in leads for one target and a 58% lower cost of customer acquisition. Please reach out and let us know. Ask us how, tell us what your problems are that you're trying to solve right now, and we'll be more than happy to show you because we have all the confidence that, in the words of Warren Buffett, we'll come out better on the other end. And utilizing innovative tools like Nexstar has can definitely help automotive marketers today. Please reach out and let us know how we can help.